Hey, what is going on, everybody? Spike P Gaming here, bringing you another zombies video, another day in a row. In all honesty, I don't really have time to be making this video, but I wanted to kind of get in my opinion on the whole thing going on with Classified, which, in the background, I decided to throw on some Classified, play a little bit of the Rush, because it's a little more entertaining right off the start, instead of having to play for 20 rounds in order to have something entertaining in the background. But that's kind of besides the point. Well, not really. It's really part of the point is that the whole fiasco with the fact that the Easter egg ending, I guess you could call it, the cutscene, was locked behind round 150, which is a bit ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna agree wholeheartedly with everyone that it is absurd that they would put it at such a high level, because, quite frankly, most people will never reach that high of a level. Like, it took me, I've been playing zombies since Black Ops 2. I think I started in right at the beginning, actually, right? That was the life cycle. That was where I started playing zombies. So I've been playing for a long time. And it wasn't until last year that I got my first round 100, which was on Revelation of all things. So most people would argue that's probably the easiest map to do it. Frankly, I think that round 100 would have been far more reasonable. Granted, you can't really reach that high of a round, considering I think I reached round 41 on Blood, and that crashed the game. But I like the idea. I'll give him that. The idea was good. I love the idea of not having Easter eggs be locked behind the same old quest. We have not had an Easter egg that was different for the community, that was outside of the just normal same old quest since I think Nuketown is the last time where we had a rounds based Easter egg, and I think they should do more stuff like that. I think there should be more maps where you were rewarded for getting the higher rounds. I think there should be more random quests, things that we wouldn't even think of, things that are completely different than your same old walk up to this, click on this, go do this challenge after clicking on that, and then click on this thing after that challenge. Like, that's fun, don't get me wrong. I will eventually beat the Blood of the Dead Easter egg. It may kill me. It may be the last thing I do in college, but I'm going to do it. In fact, it won't happen this weekend, but soon. I plan that Easter egg will be done before. Maybe it might be done at Christmas break, but there's something so special. There's something about different kinds of challenges, and I would love to see them continue this style of coming up with something new and unique for us to be doing. 150 is ridiculous, though, especially when the game is so buggy. The fact that in order to beat this, you have to glitch it so that you can use custom mutations, but it thinks it's a casual game. That's all I've been hearing about it. And it's like, it's a bit absurd, especially, like, I'm thinking Revelations was the quickest map you could get to round 100, other than just playing custom and setting it to round 100. But it's like, I think it took me 8 hours to get to round 100, which I've seen people do round 100 on Revelations in 4 hours. Classified is definitely not that easy from everything I've seen. Like, you have to do this, you have to train, which that right there is probably the best thing I've ever done on Classified, because I've never played Classified. I came in, like I said, in Black Ops 2, and really the first map to where I actually learned how to train wasn't until Black Ops 3, and that was watching Steve, watching him do high round stuff, and it's like, that's when I learned how to train. That's what you have to do in order to get these high rounds. So that's going to take forever. I'm going with it. That's probably going to be at least 16 hours of actual training in order to get that high. Because the rounds aren't linear. They get more and more zombies, and the health goes up exponentially. So I don't know what exactly the thought was, but I like it. I like the idea behind it. Like, in all honesty, I think you should do it round 50, round 75, maybe 100 should have been where they were capping this, because it's a good idea. I think there should be, every map should have different kinds of challenges that aren't just the same style of click here to do this. So I'm going to be probably one of the few people out here posting videos about this, saying that I think that it was a good idea. I think that what they were trying for was smart. I think what they should have done is they should have held back on releasing Classified. Save it for this month. Like the 1 month anniversary, we're going to release Classified and release it. And spend that time figuring out how to get the game to where it doesn't crash constantly. I have not experienced a ton of crashes. I've only had the game crash on me 2 or 3 times, which one of the times I was in the menu, which that right there should be a scary sign. But fix that first. In all honesty, I would almost have rather seen them release one map. Start it off. Start with 9. Start with Voyage. One of those two. That way you get everyone in the community going nuts on the one map. They break that map entirely. Basically, use it as a beta, in a sense. So that then you can slowly fix each map as it comes out. And that way you really only have, hopefully, one terrible day of everything being broken. Instead of this month of things not working. Which, granted, I've heard a lot of arguments that basically there has to be something fundamentally wrong with the way Black Ops 4 is programmed. There has to be something deeply rooted within the code that is broken. I don't know if releasing the maps slower would have helped. I think it would have, just because then you're really only dealing with people are only hitting on one thing that's broken, as opposed to, at this point, it looks like there is just a ton of things that break this game. And I think that, honestly, the round 150 is extreme, but if this worked, if people were able to go for high round, because I think the high round before whoever hit the round 150, I don't actually know off the top of my head. I think it was before that, it was 120 was the highest round anyone had gotten to, which for having a 150 cap a month, because that's like, you watch anything else and it's like you have the map being capped out within a few weeks, usually, from my memory of Black Ops 2, 3, and 2, that the high rounds were set pretty quickly, and that it was only on maps like Transit, the bus depot. That map was a long time coming because you couldn't actually max it out. You couldn't beat the game. The game beat you every time. It was just who managed to hold out the longest. Also, this area just sucks as soon as you do not have a shield, which, sadly, I don't know where anything is on this map because I haven't played it at all. But that's kind of my take on it. That's my view on it. I think it was a really good idea. I think what they were trying to accomplish was great. I think it was executed just a little poorly. I think that come a few weeks from now that everyone will be a lot more happy with it, that it will be a lot better. But I think a lot of that's going to come down to if there's communication, if Treyarch comes forward and tells us, hey, this is why we did it, this was our plan, this was our hope, and that there's a conversation that happens and not just the usual, hey, trust us. Because I think right now is a time where we need more hard answers. We need to be told exactly, like, this is what we were planning. Because I think if you heard the intention, you would understand it better. Because, like I said, I love having something to where it's like, because you know what? The Blood of the Dead Easter egg sucks. But I could get to round 50 on that map. I mean, I almost did it last night, but then I realized, oh, crap, it's 3 in the morning. I have class at 11. I should probably go to bed. But that'd be really cool to have a reward for that, instead of having to sit there and kill a zombie that's got a spoon and he's going to go kill another zombie, which is broken. You can watch it break almost constantly. That it'd be kind of nice to have a different kind of challenge that rewards you. I've heard a lot of people complaining they don't like the message of this particular cutscene. I like it. I think it was pretty good. I think this could be a really great way of explaining that the two crews, that's the reason why we have the two great wars on the timeline, and that this is really just a sign that they have not broken the cycle, that it's all kind of a big trick, and that it's going to be an accident or something stupid that breaks the cycle, and that it's where Monty doesn't even expect Ultimus to be able to do anything. But that's another video. I will probably, hopefully, be making it later this week. It's a packed week. We will see. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know kind of how you're feeling about it. Also, I'm just going to end this really, really fast before you see how bad I am in this tiny enclosed area when the Ragnaroks go away. So thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and have a great day.